Ladies, gentlemen, back again with another video. And this one's on the T5 Jav, the Retiarii. Can never really say it properly, but yeah, it's I've been playing what 15 games with it now. Just unlocked it early so I could get a video out. And it's pretty fun. It's really fun to play. It's got a bit of an issue with how easy it is to kill. It's very squishy, especially with the amount of T5 cav that's running around at the moment. Especially the Owl Rangers, they will absolutely obliterate them. But yeah, really fun to play, and do have their place when it comes to killing, like smashing through shield units and stuff like that. But I would honestly stick with just throwing the Jav instead of going in, because you'll lose them too quickly. They're a unit of 12, so that's quite easily done. Anyway, hope you enjoy. We'll get in some clips in the Veterancy line, and yeah, thanks guys. So here they are, the Retiarii, whatever we're calling them. We got them. They're here, and they're pretty damn cool. The unit has 12 models, 310 leadership, so not too bad, pretty cheap. I've got them to level 30. I saved up a bit of experience and just boosted them right the way there. Doctrine-wise, we're running their blue doctrine, 600 health. Thinking I might change that, but they are quite squishy, so we'll see how that goes. Spearfishing, 5-second reduced cooldown. Again, I don't know if there's other doctrines that I would like personally, but we'll see how they play out. Epic Javelin Doctrine 2, because this increases piercing by 60 and piercing pen by 180. And it's not exclusive to Javelin, so it means it helps them in all regards. A Breakthrough Doctrine, help them get through those units better, and just a Piercing Doctrine. I would probably replace this with a Siege Fighter, potentially, just to, give them that extra damage. But at the moment, this is looking good for me. Yeah. And then we've got their Veterancy line. I've decided to go... I was going to go bottom line. Bottom line and top line. But decided that... I mean, we might go there eventually, but a lot of this is defensive based, and I'm going to use these a lot more like Javs than melee. The melee is just a bonus for me. If someone jumps on them. So I went midline. The Trident charge increases damage to cavalry by 20%. That when I throw at cav, that's going to be disastrous for them. An extra damage on Trident charge, and this is the big one for me. This is why I decided to go for middle line instead of bottom line. Is increased damage inflicted to heroes by 15%. That on a Jav throw is pretty nice. And then just another multi-hit node here. And then just a nice bit of defense. 3% slashing defense, 3% piercing. And then the stat-wise, you're looking at almost 15,000 health each. Ammo is sitting at 62, but there's only 12 of them, so you can get off quite a few throws. That's nice. Piercing penetration is sitting pretty high. Actually, the stats are pretty high. So yeah, it's they're looking quite powerful. That's good. So let's get in some games and see how we get on. So here we are, the first throw. And I must admit, it feels fantastic when you do throw, and it hits. It hits super hard, especially if the target's facing away from you. You will one-shot it. It's a real unit killer, and it will go through them and hit the next person. The next throw, we're going for a what is that? Vanguard Guards and some grey hairs. So we killed some of them. It's just a shame the unit doesn't have more units. 12 just doesn't feel like enough. I could do with this being a 15, a bit like the Vanguard Guards. I feel like that would be acceptable with how squishy they are. But hey, getting jumped on by this glaive here, give him a little spear fishing and or a bit of trident charge, and now we're going to take out his shield maidens. Little throw there, and now into a bit of melee. So their damage is really good, but obviously these shield maidens are running away. So and we have almost lost 3 units already. But yeah, that was a good first outing with them. I had a smile on my face after that one. But we haven't got to the bit where the cav's about yet, so don't hold your breath. So now that A's taken, I'm down on the floor fighting away, and yeah, here comes some Liaos. And they make they make very, very quick work of the Javs. All gone. I had only probably I think it was 9 left, but after there was a previous skirmish that wasn't so ending. That wiped those 2 out. But yeah, Cav is your worst enemy. Try and keep them on something at all times. Yeah, was not fun. Right, so here I thought I'd do a bit of experimenting with the Mark for Death. So you're obviously getting a Jav in and then hitting spearfishing and seeing, or I think it's Trident actually. No, spearfishing. One of the two. Hitting it and see if the damage was extra. So, yeah, 15 kills picked up very easily, and I didn't really take any damage, but there was definitely other influences. It wasn't like a one-on-one. There was something distracting, and I think that's where these guys succeed, is just, you almost got to sneak them up like a shock unit, like a shock troop. If you can get them in the back of people, they tend to do pretty well. So, this is the way I would recommend playing them. Your 2 melee abilities use if you get snuck up upon. But what I would say is literally jav, and then once you've javed like that, hide them. Keep those babies safe, and then come back out and wait for it and jav. Love it. It feels so good. And now avoid the axe raiders. And just rotate. Me and this guy here, I don't even know who he is, but we were rotating ours, and it was working. It really does keep people back, because they're devastating and they go so far. Although whatever the shields they were there, I think that was grey hairs, just stopped them. So they do have a limit, but I guess you could probably get a 400 Jav block break doctrine and put them on, and that might help. So I might actually replace that health doctrine that I have with a 400 Jav block break. That would probably be a good idea. So yeah, and now onto the first hero kill I got with these. Just an unlucky boy, just got clipped by one. Don't know if that was really intentional, but yeah, I'll take it. The other thing you can do with these, if you want to snipe heroes a bit easier, is put them sideways in their formation. So instead of like long ways like I've done there, go sideways with them, and then aim at the hero with the middle crosshair. So, and that can get you hero kills quite quickly. As you can see here, panicking now because there's Vangarians everywhere. There's Madao on the point that we can actually wipe out. I think we're going to go in for some melee here. We've gone brave, very brave. It's paid off. It's paid off. We're probably gonna. We've almost lost 2, but a little jab into those shield maidens. Lovely. And then I think I just let them go here. And as you can see, they don't stand up that well to things. Most of those kills there are not coming from me. They're coming from the Vangarian Guard. But it's nice to have the melee capability once you've run out of jabs, or if someone tries to kill them without you there. They're still scary. That's the good thing. They're still scary. I just wish they were a 15 stack instead of a 12. I know 3 doesn't sound like that much more, but it would definitely make a difference. You get 3 killed, and you basically feel like you need to chuck the unit away. In this clip, it's the perfect opportunity to have these guys stacked up heroes, throw them in, and it's quite easy to pick up a decent hero kill with that. And then with these, it's kind of angles are a big thing, so I'm looking at what's going on with all the shield units. I'm trying to find a back angle, lob them in there, see, get six kills, from just chucking them in. We're going for a really deep angle here. See what we can get. Chuck in the shurikens and big throw. Yeah, pretty big. Pretty big. The thing is, I don't know if you'd probably get the same damage out of having 30 Imperial Javs. So it's a tricky one. But they definitely, the one good thing about their Javs they go through and to the next one, unless there's a shield that takes the entire brunt of it. But yeah, I am enjoying them, but I think we need a bit more time. Here we thought we'd do some experimenting. My mate brought out Prefecture Guard, give him a Jav, kill 3 of them, and now send them in for the melee on Prefecture Guard. Sure, you know, tier 5 should be able to do something against these. And unfortunately, if you're looking at the T5 Javs right now, they're getting low. We're losing some to Prefecture Guard. Now, if this was Prefecture Guard when they had done their drill and they get their cover commander, I'd be like, fair enough. They didn't do drill or cover commander. That was just Prefecture Guard on auto attack. And they killed, 4 of my guys and got the rest to super low. So that is why I would say to play these guys from a range, throw. If someone comes at you, you know, use your melee. But apart from that, keep 12 of them and throw. So here we're testing the formation. So this is what I mean by laying them, instead of putting them square, you put them long ways. And this is much better for hero killing capabilities. Like when you ult someone like this and Jav them, you get a full-on straight row of Javs. And here we go again. And yeah, so that's how I'd recommend hero killing. Well, that's it, guys. I know it's a bit of an abrupt ending, but I wanted to get the video out nice and quickly. So yeah, my thoughts on this unit is it's good and it's really fun to play. So if you're looking for a fun unit to play, this is great. Can be frustrating when they get wiped out by Cav or, well, wiped out by blue units, because it is possible. I'm pretty sure if that Prefecture Drill was on, these guys all would have died. But yeah, just use them at range is the main thing. Yeah. So I hope you've enjoyed. If you want to and you've enjoyed, feel free to drop a sub. And I stream on Twitch pretty much every day, so if you want to come and chat and ask questions and watch me wear stupid hats, pop on by. Anyway, thanks guys. I will see you in the next one.